1755 levels. I told you it has the potential to come back till here, this zone, and this is going to be a good support zone. I hope you all profited. Now what is going to happen next week, we will see with the help of candlestick charts and indicators. Towards the end of this analysis, I will give you the trading levels and strategy for next week. Do watch till the end, do listen to it carefully. Missing on to subscribe this channel is missing on the profits out there. I do share my daily analysis on silver with the Asia session early in the day, so do watch those analyses. Look at the chart. Now let's start the day. Look at the charts for silver. This is the daily charts. I told you last week that if it breaks this zone, we can see a very good fall, a strong fall. 1800, we expected it to good support, but this time it breached below 1800, and in fact it tries to achieve till towards 1750 levels. Now look at the last few candles. See, this is the last few candles, and this is an expanding triangle. Yes, there is still lot much of bearishness, and probably the next resistance zone you will see it is at around 1840 levels. If it trades beyond 1840, the possibility for it to, rather I will say 1850, if it trades below 1850, possibility of it to retrace again on the downside exists, and only above 1850 we can expect a little more bullishness. Then 1880 and 1900 levels will be seen again, and beyond that, if it stays beyond 1900, you can expect a very strong rise in silver. So be careful, but look at this, still it is still trying to confine its movement, and we can find out that it is getting resistance there on the upside. It is giving you lower highs, lower lows, potentially trying to trade within this channel. Now for the next week, if you consider the daily charts, see it is pivoted at around this zone at 1780-90. We have seen the highs, we have seen the lows. The tail there, the wick there indicates that it is trying to come back to this zone between 1800 and 1780. Very strong pivot level there. On the upside, I have always maintained 1820 and 1840. These two levels you should watch out for, 1820 and 1840. If this breaks beyond 1840, it will call for little more bullishness, and then you can consider that silver may try to fly high. But this is just on the daily charts. Let's have a look with the help of weekly candle. Look at the weekly charts. It failed to give you similar size of candle. It failed to, yes, it tried to also bounce back a little. It appears that the bears are trying to lose the control out there, and it may try to reverse a little. But what should be considered a reversal? Only movement above this zone, that is 1850 levels, should be considered a little reversal. Then 1900 levels should be seen, which is going to be a stronger resistance. Till 1900 I will not consider this as reversal. Only moving above 1900 you can consider that silver is trying to give you a bullish reversal. Now see what silver has achieved by achieving 1755 here. It has completed the journey till here. Now this is the time when we have seen silver started to rise. This is the time when silver started this bullish move. Precisely from these levels, silver started these bullish candles, and we had seen it rising to the extremes at this zone, that is 3000 levels. Now after that, we have seen now it has achieved this zone again. It has completed the journey. It has closed this trades again. Now only and only if it sustains below 1750, you can expect that silver will call for more bearishness. Beyond 1750, how far it can go? It can drop till towards 1500. Sounds extreme, but these are markets. Anything is possible. So I will watch out for this zone here. At the same time, now look at the last three candles. How silver has performed here, achieving the highs, drop, retracement, drop, retracement, drop. So it is giving you the waves out there, and potentially till the time. Now I will watch out for, first is 1900 and then 2000 levels. Beyond 2000 you can expect, these are the weekly charts, beyond 2000 you can expect that silver is again going to fly high till towards 2300 and plus levels. Else till the time it trades below, potentially a retracement on the upside, and then a drop can follow, and it can continue to trade bearish within this zone itself. So be cautious of this move. A potential retracement is possible. Now look at the monthly candle. On the monthly chart, this is the fifth straight monthly drop in silver, and since then in last 5 months we have seen silver correcting strongly, and almost 30% correction has been seen Also on the monthly charts, you can already see these multiple candles getting the support here precisely from this zone at 1750 and 1800. So breaking below this zone definitely will call for a very strong drop till towards 1500 level. So I will watch out for, I had told you earlier also, last week also, just be watchful of this zone, and any break will definitely call for a stronger drop on the downside. Now see, look at the last two candles, higher highs, lower lows. So let me draw it. The pivot for this is at around 1920 levels. The possibility for it to achieve the equilibrium exists, and only if it trades above this zone, yes, you can expect that we may see it rising further than 22,000 levels, and 2150 levels can also be seen in the month of September. See, these are markets beyond you and me. Anything is possible. If you can see a large red candle, you can see a large reversal candle also. At the same time, remember, for the month, you can see all these three are well connected here, and it is trying to rise from here. Hence, 1750 levels are definitely going to be the support level. At the same time, if you consider this potential consolidation, possibly, yes, there is going to be a little resistance in between 2000 and 2150 levels, and it can try to bounce back. So see, first you have to watch out for this week at around 1820 1840 zone. This zone, if it breaks out, you can stay long further. Then silver may try to attempt and achieve 1880 1900 and 1920. These three levels, if broken, then silver will remain bullish for the rest of the month. Beyond 1920, possibility exists that we may see 2000 breaking, and beyond 2000 there is still possibility for it to get a reversal in between 2000 and 2100. From there, towards the end of the month, it can again try to drop a little till towards 2000 1900. Very much possible. So right now it appears it is trying to retrace a bit on the upside. Now these are the monthly, daily, weekly charts. Look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, you can find out it has created a base at around 1790. Only breaking below 1790, you can expect little bearishness in silver. Then 1780 is definitely going to be a good support. Below 1780, it will drop further, and we may see it breaking strongly on the downside. So just first thing is you have to watch out for 1790 levels. At the same time, look at this, it is trying to trade in this channel, and this is an expanding channel. Expanding channel means more bearishness, more volatility. Now for next week, you have to watch out for, if it breaks past 1820, which is a very good resistance, the next target at 1840, breaking beyond this zone, you can expect that we may see it flying high till towards 1870, 1880, and then 1900 levels. So yes, staying beyond long beyond 1820 is a good strategy. At the same time, we have to watch out for 1790 levels. Below, it may call for a little bearishness. So this is what we can see on the 4-hour charts. Now let's have a look with the help of indicators. What does the indicator suggest? Whether they are speaking the same language or they have a difference of opinion, we will see. See, it was trading outside the Bollinger Bands, and that is what we can see here, a good rise, a retracement on the upside. At the same time, now the support here at 1800 and 1790 is going to be strong. Only if it sustains below 1790, we can expect 1780 as the immediate support. Possibility of a rise from there exists, and below that, if it draws below 1780, it will call for a good drop. What we have seen there with the help of charts confirmed. The next resistance zone is at 1860. This is also confirmed. Be watchful of 1840, 50, 1840 and 1860. These two levels definitely should prove out to be a stronger resistance. Now see, extreme divergence on the directional movement on the 4-hour charts call for a conversion. It has converged. It is still trying to trade bearish. Remember, it has not yet crossed over. If it would have crossed over, it would definitely try to act more bullish than what we have seen. But at the same time, the stochastic was overbought, and we can see a little drop. But at the same time, see the slope of this curve, and potentially it can try to achieve the highs before it tries to drop further. Look at the MACD. On the 4-hour chart, it is divergent and it is bullish here. On the 4-hour chart, it is just crossed over. We may be sustaining these levels. RSI is comfortable. And if you look at the daily chart, on the daily charts, what we had seen there with the help of the channels out there, 1920, 1950 levels. and we have seen with the charts there, these are the same resistance zone, and I had confirmed here again, yes, this is going to be the next resistance zone. On the daily charts, see the 20 and 50 period moving average crossing over. This is a bearish crossover here, and yes, if it sustains and it fails to diverge, we can expect that it may bounce back a little. But yes, a crossover indicates more bearishness because the 20 period moving average is looking vertically down while there is a crossover with the 50 period moving average. So this zone at 1900, 1940, 1950 is going to be a tough zone for silver to break past. By sustaining above this, definitely 2050, 2100 levels can be seen. Directional movement was trading extremely bearish, trying to converge from here. Possibly little bullishness can be seen. The stochastic was trading oversold, trying to rise from here, but at the same time, look at the movement of the stochastic. This is trying to trade in this. It can achieve this high, then a drop from there can be expected. Now look at the MACD. This is extremely divergent and bearish. Potential conversion from here is possible. I will watch how it behaves. RSI was oversold, trying to come out of the oversold zone on the daily charts. And on the weekly charts, you will find that it is almost achieved the bottom of the Bollinger Bands and trying to rise on the weekly charts. 2100 and 2250 levels are going to be the next stronger resistance zone. Beyond that, we can expect it to fly, and that is what we had seen also. Directional movement is bearish. It is diverging here on the weekly charts. Possibility of conversion exists. We can see similar consolidating moves before it tries to decide a direction. The stochastic on the weekly charts trying to enter into oversold zone, but look at the stochastic there. See, it is trying to trade within this channel, and see it has achieved the bottom. Possibility of a rise from here exists, and for next few weeks we may see silver rising. Direction movement trading, MACD trading with very little divergence on the weekly charts. Possibility of conversion exists, and a bullish move can be expected. RSI sloping downwards. I will watch how it behaves next week. Specifically, we can expect it to reverse from here. Now coming back to the monthly chart. Interestingly, silver is now trading below the 100 months moving average. 100 months means 10 years moving average. So silver is trading extremely bearish. Now look at the monthly candle here, and you can find silver trading in this zone since here. You will find that 1600, 1700 level are the levels in which silver has consolidated for long. Here you can find out 1400 to 1700, 1800 zone, giving it a very strong consolidation, and then this breakout has happened. Potentially it has achieved this level, and it is still some potential for it to drop further. Now it is indicative that it is still extremely weak here. The directional movement you can see on the monthly chart, it is diverging and it is bearish. The stochastic on silver on the monthly charts is now oversold, and this is happening after 2019 levels, and almost 3 to 4 years after 4 years of gap, it is coming back to the oversold zone. The MACD here is also extremely divergent and extremely bearish. It is not that it cannot drop below. Yes, it can. We can see these levels 2014-15, almost 7 to 8 years back. We have seen extreme bearishness there, and we had seen silver dropping extremely. So nothing is extreme for the moves in the markets. You can find out how many months, 5 to 6 months of continuous crash, and in fact, despite the rise, it continued to trade bearish. Likewise, it has still some potential. Let's see if it does. On the monthly chart, it appears it is bearish, may converge a little. RSI is trying to look upwards. Now we have seen the charts and indicators. Let me give you the trading levels and strategy for next. And see, before you decide the strategy and trade, you have to eliminate your bias. I am again emphasizing, what you think, what I think, what charts say doesn't matter. Levels matter. The levels are as per the analysis. You have to respect the levels, trade as per the levels. You have to see both sides of the coin. If it has the potential to rise, it has the potential to drop. Only thing which can save you from the movement is a stop loss, and the stop loss at cost. Put or shift your stop loss to cost. Always let the trade get closed. Don't think that I don't have time. If you don't have time for markets, markets don't have time for you. You have to devote time. You have to ensure that the stop loss is getting shifted to cost, or stop loss you should trail such that in case of a reversal you can close your trade. So just follow these rules. And yes, if you want to learn the art of reading markets, if you want to learn the art of taking right entries, right exits, and trading profitably, you can join my mentorship batch. 15 days, 90 minutes daily, lifetime support is what you get. Definitely it will help you become proficient and profitable trader. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email ID is mentioned in the channel and video description. Also, you can be part of my Patreon group, and Patreon page or Patreon website link is mentioned in the channel and video description. The one is where one tier is just a contributing support member, where a minuscule contribution from you will definitely be a motivation for me. Just $7 a month. It is hardly anything, but daily analysis, weekly analysis, definitely it is worth the effort which I am putting into support the cause there. At the same time, the next tier is where you get all the signals and guidance. You can become that member also. Visit the Patreon page and reach out to me for any of your queries on trading and your training. Now let's start the strategy. Let's look at the levels here. So potentially next week, if you see it trading below 1820, you can go long. Remember 1830, every $10, every 10 points, sorry, it has the resistance, and then beyond that 1860. Till here you have to exercise caution. 1840 very strong resistance zone, then 1860 will come. Beyond that 1880 and 1920. This is the zone for extra caution. Yes, above 1840 until 1880, rather I will say 1840 and 1920, the chances of reversal may reduce. The chances of reversal can be expected at around 40 to 50%. Beyond 1920, the chances of reversal I can say may reduce to 30%. When I say chances of reversal, this is only applicable for next couple of weeks, and potentially because 2100 definitely is going to be a good resistance. So the next resistance zone is 1950, and if it breaks past those, definitely it will go past 2000. If not this week, then next week, next to next week, we may see it achieving these levels again. On the downside, yes, you can go short at 1790. Below 1790, go short. 1780 is the first target. 1770 is the next target, and then 1750. Below 1750, it will call for a crash, and then you can expect 1720, 1690, and then 1650. Anything is possible. These are my beyond you and me. Anything and everything is possible. Only thing which is in your control is keeping the stop loss, and keeping the stop loss at cost, and trailing the stop losses there. Also remember, you can close or book little profits. Little profits booked are little profits or little gains which you have got from the markets. Also it is equal to the confidence which you have gained. Definitely will reap you benefits in future. So trade with little stop loss, trade with a trailing stop loss, and keep closing your trades in profit. Do not wait for a stronger move. Markets give you one opportunity, and then in one opportunity it will take it to the extreme and hit your stop losses. Do not commit this mistake. Do close with little profits. Little profits are always better than no profits or losses. Trade accordingly, trade profitably, trade with a stop loss. Remember, this zone till 1750, it has got its support, and this zone at 1860, it has got its resistance. Beyond this, it may fly. Beyond this, potentially it is going to act strongly weak, and then we can see it crashing hard on the downside. Take your positions accordingly, trade with a stop loss. Do reach out to me for any of your trading or training queries. My Telegram channel, my Telegram ID and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading week ahead. Thank you.